Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in the back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
What's up, guys? My running kid here, coming to you again with the next fight that I said. This fight is a request from CrazyAssWhiteBastard. CrazyAssWhiteBastard. That's his name, guys. I'm not being racist or anything like that. That's his name. He's just probably standing out. That's all. But I've been talking to him for a while, and he's been coming up with some good fights. And one of them, of course, is Miss Jean Grey versus Sailor Moon. Usagi Tushinko action. Yeah, I saw this fight, and this was a last-minute fight, actually, he got it in just in a smidget of time for Section 10, and I told him I'd do it. Of course, this is the only fight that has the raven-haired beauty. So let's kick it off with the raven-haired beauty, Jean Grey. I'd be lying to you if I didn't say she was one of my favorite X-Men. Jean is so beloved, so beloved by the fans. When she is in the spotlight, it's always a pleasure. Created by the King Jack Kirby and Stan the Man Lee, and she first appeared in X-Men #1. Jean is, like I said, one of the original 5 X-Men, and she has both abilities. She has double the abilities of mutation. She's telepathic and telekinetic, so she can read minds and she can move things with her mind. And of course, we all know she became the first, in a way, the host for the Phoenix. And yeah, she's died a couple of times. But always we always love her for that. She's very smart, very witty, very intelligent. She knows how to think on her feet very quickly. Very, very powerful. Professor Xavier said she's probably got the most powerful of mind, even in his standard. Now, if Professor Xavier says that, then you know something's up. You gotta know then she's pretty tough. And that's something that we've all loved about Jean. You know, having a double-edged sword like that, telepathic and telekinetic powers, and able to use them so well and so in tune with her powers, just makes her so great as a hero and dangerous to the enemy. I love Jean. I will always love her, and yeah, the fact is she is supposed to be returning soon, and it'd be good to see the redhead again. Very good. So we move on to her combatant in this, and this combatant is another legend, very iconic character, and that's none other than Usagi Tushinko, or here in America, Serena Tushinko, aka Sailor Moon. Icon nonetheless. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, I watched the anime, the originals and dubbed, all of them. I watched them. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, if you can't be man enough to admit that you watch Sailor Moon, then you're not a man, in my opinion. Just so to speak. Yes, I watched Sailor Moon, and I would consider she is the Wonder Woman of anime, in a way. She's the first female, in a way, that kind of started it all. Legend. Very much a legend. the thing about Sailor Moon is, she started out as just a normal teenage girl. Just a teenage girl who, you know, was living in Tokyo, and next thing you know, she realized she she's kind of known as being a big crybaby at times. But all in all, we find out she is a princess and the champion of justice, known as Sailor Moon, and she protects the citizens of Tokyo from the evils that plague upon her. Sailor Moon, like I said, she's, even when she is Sailor Moon, she's kind of known most of the time as like she really almost sometime at first when you watch the first couple of episodes of the series, and so it really looked like she didn't know what she was doing. Like she would get lucky in defeating the enemies, with her cat known as Luna. But over time, she really kind of and developed pretty well, and of course with the help of her other Sailor Scouts and things like that. Now, her powers are very intense. Like once the series started to when they started getting in the later series, like Sailor Moon R and S and all that, we really started to see her powers just grow. From just her classic powers, like her moon tiara that she can throw and things like that. A lot of her powers are based on magic. So, but over time, she would always develop. They developed her pretty well, and we saw what she really was like. She was this wise and cheerful queen of the Moon Kingdom. That was something that I always liked about Sailor Moon. But like I said in the beginning, yeah, she was like a very crybaby. Like she loved her sweets, but very much a crybaby, like a typical. I don't know. You could kind of say typical blonde in a way, like very much kind of stuck up and just cared about her and me, until she realized who she was. And when you get that, you understand where I'm coming from. Just a very iconic legend, in my opinion, and somebody who deserves the respect. And I put the emphasis on that, respect. So, in terms of a battle between these two, well, one's a woman, one's just still a teenager girl, but okay, let's just put it like this. This would be a very interesting battle because both of these women are very, very powerful. Very powerful. But if I recall, I don't think Sailor Moon has ever faced anybody on like Jean Grey's level playing field. I'm talking about serious mind control. Like she can just warp your mind really fast, no problem. You won't even know she's in your head before it's too late. And besides that, like I said, Jean has a lot more experience and training in terms of abilities, while Serena or Usagi, whatever you want to prefer, she really had to develop into the character she is. Like she really had to learn. She had to learn stuff on the fly of her feet. Stuff didn't come there like this. With Jean, it's precise. She knows exactly how she's gonna use her abilities, how to disable an opponent or anything like that. That's one thing about Jean that you have to respect. But I don't see these girls killing each other. I don't see them, but I can see a little bit of fairly damage. But man, I don't want to play favorites, guys. I don't. So I'll leave it up to you guys, but it does come down to experience, definitely. I always say that. Experience counts in this, but I'll leave it up to you. Jean or Sailor Moon? And I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. As once again, like I said, this was created by CrazyAssWhiteBastard. Yes, guys, I have to keep saying it. That's his name. But he is a cool guy, very cool guy. Um, been talking to him for a while, and basically we're getting to know each other pretty good. So yeah. But other than that, like I said, show some love and respect to him. This was his creation. I'm just a guy to deliver it. Uh, but I will see you guys later on with the next fights. And as of right now, four more, excuse me, five more to go now for section 10. So tomorrow, later on, we will see fight number 48 and 49. Um, I will give you at least one character that will be in one of the fights, and that's Songbird. Okay? But other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid. Battle on.